Abuja to Washington, the air is thick with fear, disbelief, and political tremors. A new declaration from across the Atlantic has sent shockwaves through Africa's most populous country. For the first time in modern history, a sitting U.S. President, Donald Trump, has openly threatened military action on Nigerian soil. It began as a post, a single message on social media. But within hours, it became a global storm. Trump accused Nigeria's government of failing to protect Christians from what he called a mass slaughter by Islamist militants. He warned that unless Nigeria acts, America will go in guns a-blazing.
The Nigerian government continues to allow the killing of Christians. The USA will immediately stop all aid and assistance to Nigeria. We're going to do things to Nigeria that Nigeria is not going to be happy about, and may very well go into that now disgraced country, guns a-blazing, to completely wipe out the Islamic terrorists who are committing these horrible, horrible atrocities. I'm hereby instructing our Department of War to prepare for possible action. If we attack, it will be fast, vicious, and sweet.
The statement was swift, brutal, and without diplomatic cushioning. In Washington, military briefings were quietly being prepared. In Abuja, shock, confusion, then panic. Trump's words echoed across Nigerian screens, radios, and phones. "They're killing record numbers of Christians in Nigeria," he said. "We're not going to allow that to happen." His post triggered a digital frenzy. Some cheered him as a savior. Others called it a dangerous provocation, one that could ignite international conflict. Within hours, Nigeria's presidency pushed back. President Bola Tinubu issued a statement insisting that religious tolerance remains a cornerstone of Nigerian identity. Tinubu said, "The characterization of Nigeria as religiously intolerant does not reflect our national reality." But in the villages of Borno, Plateau, and Benue, the fear was real. Farmers spoke of raids, mothers whispered of lost sons. In some areas, Christians and Muslims prayed side by side, terrified of what might come next, foreign boots on their soil. To understand the tension, you must go deeper, into the heart of Nigeria's war with insurgency. For over a decade, groups like Boko Haram and ISWAP have devastated the Northeast. Thousands dead, millions displaced. But contrary to Trump's claim, most of those killed have been Muslims, according to independent monitors. And yet, the narrative of Christian persecution has taken hold in certain American political circles. Fueled by emotion, amplified by ideology, weaponized by politicians. Then came the phrase that chilled Nigerian hearts: "If we attack, it will be fast, vicious, and sweet." Trump's own words, a war promise wrapped in bravado. He declared that he had instructed his newly renamed Department of War to prepare for possible action. His Defense Secretary, Pete Hegseth, replied online, "Yes, sir, the Department of War is preparing. Either the Nigerian government protects Christians, or we will kill the Islamic terrorists ourselves." It sounded less like diplomacy, more like an ultimatum. Across Lagos, whispers grew. At bus stops, in churches, on university campuses. Was America really preparing to invade? Social media exploded with hashtags. Pray for Nigeria, stop the war, #Trump hands off Nigeria. But others, mostly evangelical voices online, celebrated Trump's boldness. Some even called him the defender of the faith. In northern Nigeria, Muslim leaders called for calm, warning that any external attack could plunge the country into chaos. In the south, Christian pastors urged their members to pray for divine intervention. Daniel B. Walla, advisor to Nigeria's president and a pastor himself, spoke on the BBC. He said Trump had a unique way of communicating, and that Nigeria wasn't taking his words literally. "We know Trump's heart and intent is to help fight insecurity," B. Wallace said. Still, his tone couldn't mask the anxiety underneath. For if Trump's words turned into action, the consequences could be catastrophic. Nigeria has heard such threats before, though never from America. From colonial interventions to regional power plays, foreign boots have always left scars. Analysts warn that Trump's declaration could embolden militants, divide communities, or even destabilize an already fragile region. The ghosts of history whisper. Every rescue mission comes with a cost. In Washington, Trump's critics were quick to respond. Opposition leaders accused him of using religion to score political points. Others warned that the president was dragging America toward another endless war. But within Trump's base, conservative and evangelical, his words landed like prophecy. They believed he was protecting faith itself. A righteous war against evil. Back home, the truth remains complex. The violence in Nigeria isn't one-sided. It's political, ethnic, economic, and sometimes religious, all at once. From Boko Haram in Borno, to herder-farmer clashes in Plateau, to banditry in Zamfara, every region bleeds for a different reason. And yet, Trump's blanket accusation paints it all in black and white. Good versus evil, Christians versus Muslims. A narrative too simple for a nation this intricate. President Tinubu knows the stakes. War talk from a superpower could tank investor confidence, destabilize foreign relations, and incite extremists. So he struck a careful tone. "We welcome U.S. partnership," he said, "but Nigeria is a sovereign country." A statement that sounded like both gratitude and warning. Behind the scenes, intelligence chatter grew. Satellite activity, Air Force patterns, diplomatic calls. The Pentagon, some reports said, was monitoring developments. Nigeria holds 220 million souls. Half Christian, half Muslim. Every tribe woven into a fragile balance. If America takes sides in a conflict that is not one-sided, that balance breaks. And when balance breaks, nations fall. The world watches. The world whispers. The world waits. Who draws the red line? Who crosses it first? Is Trump truly defending the persecuted? Or defending his politics? Are Nigerians victims? Or pawns? Is this a rescue mission? Or a crusade? What happens when faith becomes a battlefield and foreign soldiers decide who must be saved? In Pentagon war rooms, maps are being studied, targets being drawn, air corridors examined. Nigeria prays. America prepares. The next move could change everything. Because if the U.S. military lands, it won't be for a sermon. It will be for war. Nigeria stands at a crossroads. Faith and fear on each shoulder. The world's most powerful nation holds a finger near the trigger. And the night grows colder. If war comes to Nigeria, it will not knock. It will break the door. And history will ask, who truly needed saving? And who lit the fire